All right, so just a week after the elections, and a lot of things is happening in Ghana. Currently, one person who has also weighed in all of this whole controversy, the MPP's big loss and the defeat, many people did not anticipate. Agyapong, the Baba Bako over the United States of America. Now, this guy is very popular because last year she debuted a show, I think, City Girls or something on YouTube. It featured her sisters who came to Ghana trying to, put stuff together and even trying as much as possible, say, they can live the city life in Ghana. That series was really good. And the person I'm talking about is none other than King Japon's daughter, friend Amanda Agyapong. Now, this lady, after the election loss, she's making wave on TikTok. Now, what is making her trend this time around is because of a comment or the Aqua. Now, according to her, she came back this December probably because she wants to spend the holidays in Ghana. But then she was really shocked. Say, last year, something that she bought for just 2 CDs. This year, when she saw someone, she was buying the same thing. She told the person to keep the change. Apparently, the person told her, said, the change, there's actually no change. And she was like, huh? So within just a span of 1 year, things have just quadrupled 100%, and this means inflation and the economic hardship at Ghana for Kano. To say, well, now, mind you, this lady doesn't live in Ghana though. So for her to actually come out and say this, that she's even feeling the pain, among forecast, okay, then we know and understand where all of this is definitely heading towards. But before then, for those of you guys who have not watched the video involved of Amanda complaining about the hardship and also how inflation is probably killing everyone in Ghana. They encourage this particular video baby to us.
13th December hasn't really commenced yet, right? The people who are here right now came for like a bit of peace of mind early before the chaos really begins. But I fear for the mandem. I fear for the mandem when they land, because today I was buying fan yogo, fan ice on the streets, right? I stop a man, and I said, 2 please. 1 fan ice, 1 fan yogo, strawberry. He hands it to me, I take out my 5 CD bill, and I'm ready to be like, keep the change, because I'm thinking it's gonna be 4 CDs maximum. And I'm like, oh, how much is it? 8 CDs. 8 of the CDs? Or what are we discussing right now? He said, yes, 8 CDs. I said, how possible? He's laughing. I'm like, okay. I'm in Ghana maybe 2 months out of the year maximum. So I'm confused because I remember the days where Fan Yogo and Fan Ice was 1 CD a piece. I remember because when I was working in Ghana, I would have it for lunch every single day. So I fear for the mandem. If Fan Yogo, Fan Ice can be 8 CDs for 2, how much is a table?
Now, probably you may be wondering what she's talking about. So basically, what she's talking about is the high price of inflation. But then you can get a quality yogurt dough, which is on the screens, something for less. So you can also pay the number and order. But then let's talk about what Ken's daughter is saying. Now, people actually in the comments are roasting her. Say your father is an MP. In fact, your father has been a member of parliament for God knows how long, almost 24 years, and it's this government who is in power. So the question is, why don't you talk to your father about it? Now, you are crying about inflation. I mean, a person whose father is rich, you work in the States, you have all the affluent things at the tip of your finger. So what are you complaining about, madam? Are you trying to mock we the poor people, or what are you trying to do? But then in retrospect, what she was just trying to talk about is about the people who are coming to the country for holidays. And I'm sure that the conversation or the argument or the message was towards one more brucha or mobile holidays in Ghana. No? So basically, because of that, like I said, the inflation is so high. So if you are bringing $1,000 to last you for 2 weeks in Ghana in December, you need to probably double it because things have got pretty higher. And if fan yogurt have really gone up higher, then one of the things you need to know is that hotel prices will go up higher, Uber will go up higher, basic things, food and restaurants, groceries, everything will go up higher. So basically, this is exactly what is really going on, and definitely on social media, especially on TikTok, Amanda is trending everywhere. Let us know what you think. We'll definitely be giving you more updates on this issue.
Following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things: Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome, I say this is part of the democratic process. We put our best foot forward in the contest, explaining our policies and programs. However, it is sometimes the case that the voter would have other ideas. I am very proud of the efforts of our campaign team, and I thank them very much. I assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of my full support in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have a very smooth transition so that the business of government will continue seamlessly. The MPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any consummate Democrat would do, but we have not abandoned the fight to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved